Hi everybody. Henry Blodget just has opened the Ignition Conference of Business Insider. It's quite an impressive lineup of speakers, from Martin Sorrell to Jeff Bewkes, Ariana Huffington.
And yes, and you opened it.
Oh, of
so
course.
The most impressive
how could
first.
I forget about that? Henry, why do you do the conference? What's in it for Business Insider?
Well, we wanted to start a conference in New York about the future of media. Silicon Valley is very strong, obviously, in technology. There are many conferences in Silicon Valley that are excellent with a lot of the leading technology companies. New York is also very strong in technology. New York is incredibly strong in media, and it just seemed that there was an opportunity to put together a conference that was about technology meeting media and where we're going from here, and that's how the conference has evolved.
Okay, so if you look at this year's program, which interview will be probably the biggest surprise or your personal highlight?
Well, the big thing that is starting to happen now, at least in the United States, is the mergers of telephone and wireless companies with media companies. For the past 20 years, most of the disruption has been on print. It's been the newspapers have had to adapt. Now digital is really starting to disrupt television. And television is a huge industry, tons of money, tremendously powerful companies involved, and yet you have companies like Netflix and others that are starting to really hurt the television industry. Then you have a whole new era of short-form video where my children, for example, they don't watch television the way I used to watch it.
One player who is disrupting the traditional television is Insider,
yes,
a brand that didn't exist when we bought Business Insider. Tell us, what is the secret of success of the Insider?
Well, what we started to notice was that a lot of people were starting to consume what we describe as social video. It's actually different, certainly different than television, but also different than YouTube and web video. And we noticed this when we'd spent 5 years building a web video business. We thought we were very good at it. We had tens of millions of views every month on the site. We said, oh, now Facebook has video. We'll just put our videos on Facebook and everyone will watch them and we'll be so successful. And nobody watched them immediately. And so we said, wait, what are we doing wrong? And we realized that, in fact, this is a new kind of story and it's a new kind of distribution. And what Facebook and the other social platforms have built really is something fundamentally different than YouTube and television. And so we created Insider and we said, focus on social video to start. And they figured out, they did a lot of experimentation on what works, what kind of storytelling is good in this medium, and they figured it out. And now it's growing incredibly rapidly with billions of views every month.
Last question, 3 years down the road, will the markets, will the economy in America prosper, or will it be in a very sad and desperate shape? And how will Business Insider look like in 3 years?
Oh, for the
in one sentence.
The economy long term, I believe in the United States, believe in capitalism. We have a wonderful system, so I feel very optimistic long term. I think we are actually due for a recession, and it's possible that if President Trump is too aggressive with protectionist measures or other moves, that he could actually hasten a recession, and we could go through that. But over the long term, the economy is resilient. I think in terms of Business Insider and digital media, we are now reaching a period where video is going to be the next big opportunity. We're doing very well there. I think that it will continue to be very slow changes in media. Every year that goes by, we're now 20 years into the internet. I think the next 20 years, every year, little by little, you will see digital natives gain share and a lot of the traditional companies struggle to match that. So long term, I feel great about that. But all of these companies that we hear about every day, they change things. There are lots of trends that are new and changing, so we have to remain very flexible and adaptable, and we will continue to do that.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Henry.
Thank you.